Hey guys, Drifter here. I'm bringing you a normal commentary. This is not a showing off commentary. It was almost a showing off gameplay, but it didn't turn out quite as good as what I wanted for the next episode. I wanted something really good, and it didn't help that the host quit out. The class that I'm using right now is a Spectre with extended mags, Steady Aim Pro, Marathon Pro, and Lightweight Pro. I'm using this so that I can spray to the maximum of my ability. The Spectre has a good recoil when aiming down sights, and I don't really feel the sleight of hand is that necessary on a runaround class. I prefer the quick ADS after running from the steady aim, and it just allows me to spray like crazy pretty accurately. I did pick up this AK-74U because this guy was nice enough to drop one with grip and extended mag, which is kind of like exactly what I would need right now, and I go on a tear early on in this game and late on the game, and then the host quits. But this, I don't normally do normal commentaries because I find them kind of boring. I find the gameplay uninteresting if we're not doing something cool. So for this episode, I'm going to talk about the gameplay a little bit. Right here, I'm like showing off. I'm in an open lobby right now, and I'm like, yeah guys, I'm a boss. I do this all the time, blah blah blah. And then I get an easy kill like that. I can't capitalize. I can't make it work. It was like my gun was actually a potato gun and it wouldn't work. And they're like, oh Drifter, you died. I thought you were so awesome. Herpity derpity derp. That happens. This is part one of my question and answer video. Like I said, I'm never doing normal videos because they're boring. What I want you guys to do is ask me questions in the comment box. No private messages, no video responses. Please post comment questions as text so that I can read and copy and paste them. And I'm going to answer all of them or almost all of the non-redundant ones in the very next episode of this, which will be another normal commentary, but I'll answer all your questions. If you've wanted to know what equipment I use, what do I edit with, why do I think some guns are bad, why do I do this, how does Machinima Respawn work? What is Hutch like? What are all these other dudes doing at Respawn? What other directors that I know? How do I feel about insert crazy YouTube thing here? That's fine. Just ask me. You'll get an honest answer. If you ask me, about my personal life, how did you meet your fiance? Why does your hair look crazy? Where did Ozzy come from? Blah, 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 blah. Ask. I think it's just really important that you guys ask me. I'm also making this video in a sort of way to where when I get more common questions I can just refer people to this video, because I make it a point to reply to every single person that sends me a private message. But unfortunately the channel is actually starting to get so big it's becoming very difficult to do that because I'm getting upwards of 40 messages per day and typing out custom replies to everybody because it's just almost unmanageable. Ooh, that guy was camping, or maybe he wasn't playing. I don't know. I'm still not doing bad right now. I'm tearing people up with this little gun. The theater mode is lagging a little bit, showing my bullets kind of off. I wasn't recording live. I don't normally record live because I prefer to do the theater kind of stuff, and well, you obviously can't do that live. And I think that was about it. No, I'm back on this other train of thought now. Yeah, I don't, I'm pretty soon going to have to just start replying with the default video or copy and paste text, so I thought I might as well just kind of direct people toward the next one of these when they have a general-ish kind of question. But anything you guys ask me, if you want to know about the Epic Dream, if you want to know about in-depth, if you want to know about scheduling, if you want to know anything about anything that I've done on this channel, regular Machinima, Euphorian films, all that sort of stuff, dude, just ask. The next video will probably really long and I'll blow through all these questions. Redundant questions, if somebody asks the same question 3 or 4 times, I'll only answer once. The thing that I cannot talk about that I'm contractually obligated not to speak of is how much Machinima pays me. It's no secret that the directors get paid, but we are not allowed to discuss that at all, or very, very minimally. It's a company secret. It's part of their business plan, operating procedure, that kind of stuff, and they don't really want it to be public knowledge. I'm sure there's a lot of people here that know how that works or know about how it works, but I'm really not in the market to discuss that because I kind of like getting paid. Which is the next topic. A lot of people have been accusing me recently of being a view whore, or saying that anybody on Machinima Respawn is a sellout, or anybody that lets people tell them they can't use copyrights is a sellout, blah blah blah. And my only response to that is I have bills to pay. I have food to eat. I have I have car payments to make. I have insurance to pay. I have health insurance to pay. Yeah, if you don't live in the United States, I'm sorry. Yeah, for those of you that do not live in the United States, health insurance is not free. It's quite expensive actually, and if you're going to go to the hospital, unless you want to pay $30,000-$40,000 a visit, you're going to need health insurance. This is where I go on a really nice tear again. Some guy leaves. The same guy with AK-74U with grip. I'm just going to tear up, I think we did Silence Commando. This guy's been trying to knife me the whole game, I don't know why. If you're wondering why this commentary feels unrehearsed or kind of rash or raw or not quite as good as some of the other ones, it's because I'm doing it all live, or not entirely live. I only get one go at it. My town's been hit by tornadoes, so we have no power at all right now, and I have a little bit less than half battery on my desktop, on my laptop, which is the thing I use to record. You can't use the desktop when there's no power. So I've got just enough battery to run Gold Wave, to run the little Windows movie player for preview, and do this commentary once, and only once. So this is my first and only take at it. Anything after this just isn't going to work. I love this. I'll pick up this RPG and just smash this guy. I had a lot of fun right there. I would have got another one, but apparently that guy shot me with his AK-74U. I do actually like this Spectre class. It worked out a lot better than I thought it would. It's honestly not as good as the 74U. I've been kind of bouncing back and forth between this and the AK-74U because the AK-74U, at the end of the day, it's still probably, when you put a grip on it at least, the most accurate submachine gun. It puts out high damage, it reloads fast, it has a very good feel to it, the recoil is predictable. It just works all around great, and it's a good gun, and I understand why it's so cheap, or it's so cheap for a submachine gun, because compared to all the rest, it just pales in comparison. I don't like rapid fire on my guns. I burn through my ammo too quick. The Spectre with extended mags is pretty nice. It helps keep me from burning through my ammo or running out mid-kill, but it does such little damage. The Skorpion is workable, the damage is high and it's accurate, but after just a few feet it feels like a pea shooter, and the iron sights are kind of awkward. If you end up aiming above your target, you can't see shit. Dualies are okay, but I'm sure you guys are sick of seeing dual Skorpions by now. That's really like the only submachine guns that stand out for me. A lot of people like the MP5, and I can respect that because it's a good weapon, but it doesn't work for me. The recoil never cooperates. I can't see shit. I don't know what I'm looking at. It kicks all over the ground. It just never... that guy noob tubed, and I guess they got really sick of me killing him. It just never cooperated with me. Same thing with a lot of the other little submachine guns. Some people can use them great. I really can't. They don't work for me. I can use the Mac 11 steady aim a little bit, but that's still not as good as the Skorpion with steady aim hip firing. So it's pretty much either use this, which is not as good as the 7.4U, or use the 7.4U and get called a total whore. I was wanting to do the next showing off episode with the 7.4U, but the gun is so overused and so powerful. If you're going to, show off with the AK-74U, it has to be absolutely amazing, godlike gameplay. I had one going on. I killed the entire enemy team with one clip. It was just like 1, 2, 3, 4, dead. Move on. I did it 3 or 4 times, and then the entire team quit because I just smashed them all in the beginning of the game. And this is where the host quit. They just got really sick of me owning people, so the host quit out. 50 and 10, only 7 minutes in, a little over halfway, and they quit. My final score ended up being like 57, 58, and 11, but that's that. I hope you enjoyed this commentary, and guys, please ask me questions. Come on, I'm here to answer.